In this video we're going to work with importing and exporting from Millwite and Corel Draw. We're going to be dealing with DXF and plotter files, PDFs, EPS, vector files, stuff like that. We're in Corel Draw right now and we're going to import a PDF. So you'll file import. Once you've found the file, it's going to bring up this screen and we want to choose curves. Click OK. Now we can drop the image on the screen. In Corel, this is a PDF, so it'll stay proportionate whatever size you stretch it out to. So what we want to do is take out the color and just get it as lines with nodes, and we're going to export it as a plotter file. And once we get it into Millwite, we'll be able to put bit properties with it and tell it whether we want to spiral pocket or cut center line and all that good stuff. So to start off here, what we want to do is over here on the outline pen, click that and go to hairline. That puts a trace around everything, and now we're going to remove all the color from it. Now we export it as a plotter file. And one thing I like to do is just keep on your desktop a generic plotter file, just named plotter file, because all these, when you're exporting it and importing it and transferring stuff, a lot of it's just a one-time use to export or to import. So just having this generic file and then replacing it every time you work with it for a one-time use is good. It won't let you clutter up your computer and stuff. So yes, we're going to replace that. Click OK. Now we can go into Millwite, and on the right hand side here we can import a plotter file. Find the plotter file on the desktop. You can choose which layer to put it on in this option. So here we go, it's imported this in. Now you can clean it up a little bit. We don't necessarily need all these duplicated lines, so you can go around and delete or do whatever you will with it. Once it's in Millwite, you can scale it to whatever size you like. So we've removed all the excess lines in here. Some other little cleanup stuff that I'm going to do to this is spread out the distance inside here. What'll happen is the ice in here will probably break free. This is really only 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch. So we're going to spread this out. So now we can decide what usage we want to do, and this is going to be a spiral pocket. We're going to use the 1/8 inch bit. This step size, we'll bring it up to 80%. That lets it run a little bit faster. That's the overlap of the tool path. Now once we've got this set up where we want it, we can copy the cam settings here. This is prompting us to pick up the cam setting and apply. So now we can look in the 3D view, see how things look. A little bit of cleaning up here. We need to make these islands. So now you can see in a few spaces the font is just a little bit too small to fit the bit inside there. Shortcut key O brings up the offset menu, and you can offset it by dragging or specifying a certain distance. We're going to do 0.05, and as it shows on the right hand side here, the difference between CAD and CAM is that CAM will put arcs around the outside of the corners. We want to keep things square, so we're going to put it on CAD setting, and we've checked it to delete the original image. Now we can click on the item and go to the outside. It's made a little bit larger. Let's take a look at what we got here. Still could go a little bit larger. Now I could either offset all of these or change these to a different bit where we can trick the machine and tell it to run with a 1/16 inch bit. Even though we're still going to run with a 1/8 inch bit, it just thinks it's a smaller diameter and it'll fit in there anyways. Now you can see the difference in the tool path. So you can spend a few more minutes cleaning this up however you choose, however you decide to present this logo. So this, where we import a plotter file, this sort of thing works when we import a PDF or an EPS or any sort of vector file in. We convert it in Corel and then import it into Millwite. Here's another example where we can import a DXF file. And we're going to choose to put it on this layer. A DXF is the same way, it has the nodes in it. And here you can move pieces around, clean up the item however you like. Once you have a image drawn in Millwite, you can export it as a DXF file. And that allows you to bring it into Corel and alter it there if you were to send a drawing or anything of that nature to a client. Click OK. And now we can open up in Corel and import that DXF file.